There is no question. You are doomed. Akatosh.
Gormley! Running out of time. The battle!
Dar Sulfur Alduin Ukri. Today Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Kriegwolf Akrin. Die now in vain.
For Skyrim!
A glorious day, is it not?
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
Battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Why does Alduin hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
We blooded him well. 4 of his kin have fallen to my blade alone this day.
But none have yet stood against Alduin himself. Golthor, Sori, Birka.
They did not have Dragonrend. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Feldir, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. And if you are right, I will not need it.
We will deal with Alduin ourselves. Here and now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
So be it.
There he is.
Me. Tarudis.
More on there to throw forward at the time.
Hin Paliv. Zuu Hindan.
Let those that watch from Sovngarde envy us this day.
There we go. There we go. Thank you.
What have you done? What twisted words have you created? Tarodis Parthenox, my teeth to his neck. But first, dear Kuman, you will die in terror, knowing your final fate. To feed my power when I come for you in Sovngarde.
If I die today, it will not be in terror. You feel fear for the first time, worm. I see it in your eye. Skyrim will be free!
Okay, I've never seen I've never seen someone swing a sword like that.
No use. Now.
Hold Alduin on the wing! Sister Hawk, grant us your sacred breath to make this contract heard. Begone, World Eater. By words with older bones than your own, we break your perch on this age and send you out. You are banished. From all our endings unto the last. You are banished!
It worked. You did it.
Yes, the World Eater is gone. May the spirits have mercy on our souls.
Now I can face his ass once this shit's not fucking white as all hell.
son. Mortals, Dovahkiin.
Burn it! Burn the vampire!
Die now, and await your fate in Solitude.
Lost foot, you are too late, Alduin.
Dovahkiin, Sulaki Mula. Relax. My power has waxed, while yours has waned. Amudir, join me. Never again.
Die, dragon!
You dragon friend Dovahkiin.
You may have picked up the weapons of my
This is your chance, Dovahkiin. Strike with all your force.
You will pay for your defiance.
Yes, fast and more freedom.
But I am Alduin, firstborn of Akatosh, Malagi Zoklat. I cannot be slain here by you or anyone else. You cannot prevail against me. I will outlast you, mortal.
Where are you gonna land, Parthenax? There we go.
Lot Kongrach. You truly have the voice of a Dova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory. Ni livrach hin moro. True, this is not the final Kongrach victory, but not even the heroes of old were able to defeat Alduin in open battle. Alduin always was Pachlok, arrogant in his power. Uznagar Par. He took domination as his birthright. This should shake the loyalty of the Dove who serve him. Yes, one of his allies could tell us. Matmahus. But it will not be so easy to convince one of them to betray him. Perhaps the Hafkasayun, the palace in Whiterun, Dragon's Reach. It was originally built to house a captive Dova. A fine place to trap one of Alduin's allies, Yes, but your Sum is strong. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need.
Okay, off the way around you.
Look.
Okay, it's a little closer and small next time.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's... Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
You played Skyrim before, dude?
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Yeah, you started shit.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace.
You need to leave. Hey, get out of here!
I'm sorry, but I can't do it. We'll just have to keep fighting the dragons as best we can.
You need to leave.
According to legend, although I never thought to put the tale to the test,
Hey, get out of here!
Jarl Olaf One-Eye it was, who later became High King.
You need to leave.
They say he shouted it into submission in single combat atop Mount Anthor, and brought it back to Whiterun. Numenex was the dragon's name. That's his skull decorating the main hall.
Hey, get out of here! You need to leave.
What you're asking for is insane. Impossible. You want me to let a dragon into the heart of my city, with the threat of war on my doorstep?
Hey, get out of here!
There must be another way. The risk is too great.
You need to leave.
Alduin, the World Eater himself.
You need to leave.
But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times? I don't know about such things, but I heard the Greybeard summon you. That's good enough for me. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace?
You need to leave.
I want to help you, Dragonborn, and I will,
You need to leave.
but I need your help first. Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to make a wrong move. Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon is slaughtering my men and burning my city? No. I can't risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. I'm sorry.
You need to leave.
Then I would be glad to help you with your mad dragon-trapping scheme, but getting both sides to agree to a truce will be difficult at this
You need to
point.
leave.
The bitterness has gone too deep. Maybe.
You need to leave.
What of the Greybeards? They are respected by all Nords. High Hrothgar is neutral territory. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen.
You need to leave.
Aye, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons,
You need to leave.
and this war into the bargain. Now, if you don't mind,
You need to leave.
I've got a city to keep.
Hey, get out of
Destruction magic's fine. Just don't... Now I remember. You're that new member of the Companions. So, you what? Fetch the mead?
Aldwin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him? Breath and focus. I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle. We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice. You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs. I see. The dragon will lead you to Aldwin, but without the Jarl's help. Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us. When
Oh.
Sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it just does not.
It's no secret the Aretino boy is doing some ritual, trying to call the Dark Brother. But who's going to stop him?
That'll be the next thing I start with this character.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
We haven't taken a side. Because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greys
I
can
should tell me
Hope I don't rob guard duty.
You'd rather
Be on the lookout. The
Not
butcher
me.
could be around any corner.
I already know who the butcher is.
Fear for the boar, eh?
Hallgriff won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that.
Only the
We've intercepted
foolish or the
couriers
courageous
from
approach a
Sonnentuin.
Jarl without
The Empire's
summons.
putting a great deal
Do I
of
know
pressure
you?
on Whiterun.
Is that so? Yes. You were with us at Helgen. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken. A fair point. Well, you've come to the right place then. Speak with Galmar. I'm always looking for able fighters. Not everyone can say they made it out of Helgen. Seems we're all branded villains these days. Speak with Galmar. It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want? I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course, and the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there. I can't agree to any peace council until I know Tullius will be there. The other Jarls could take that as a sign of weakness. I don't need you to teach me how to play high politics in Skyrim. But you're right. There's nothing to be gained by refusing the Greybeard's request. Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs.
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't
As High
matter how
Priest
many
of the
times
Eighth
you
Divine,
ask.
you're welcome.
The winking skeever's got warm beds and cold mead. You look like you could use both.
Working in that bar.
Trouble? I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier. Citizen?
I don't abide fancy clothes, but you look like you might.
I remember
Here,
you.
radiant raiment says a
You were
lot
at
of
Helgen. Speak to Legate Ricka. I suspect we could use someone like you. I see. Then there's nothing further to discuss. If you change your mind, speak with the Legate. The Greybeards. What do those old hermits want with me? Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor. They are getting to be a problem, but I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that, dragons or no dragons. Has he? I suppose he doesn't want to miss a chance to bluster about the Empire's many crimes. He's probably hoping I'll refuse so he can blame the Empire for being unreasonable. I think I'll have to disappoint him yet again. Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
The Greybeards have called a peace council at High Hrothgar. And can you believe it? Both Ulfric, Stormcloak, and General Tullius have agreed to...
No shit, who the fuck do you think got him to go? You dumbass guard. Dumbass guard. I'm still debating what side to join on the fucking war. I hate the Imperials just because of the Thalmor.
So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters. Peace? I doubt it. They may put their weapons down for a moment, but only to gather strength for the next bloodletting. Wind, guide.
I've got your back. You go on ahead.
Why? Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Diplomatic as usual.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard, the nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do. I'm glad we agree on this.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Ha! Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to resist.
We're here to arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hoped to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
Want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth. In exchange for Markarth, the source of most of Skyrim's silver. Hardly. Riften seems like a better choice to me. Well fortified, easily resupplied from across Lake Honric, plus all the mead we can drink. I'm glad you agree. I was starting to wonder whose side you were on here.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk of good faith.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation on trust in your good name. But it seems you intend to favor Ulfric. I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Shores, bones, where will these demands end?
I'm listening.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for your butchery at...
All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say? Well said. For once you'll actually pay for your crimes. I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Leila Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften. The Stormcloaks will pay appropriate compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Dalmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruf, I assume
we heading out?
You are familiar
Let's get
with
going.
the Dragonborn's plan.
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
I believe I can be of help here. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temple, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up. Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with the voice, he will hear you wherever he might be. He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call. Ah, indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Oda Ving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
There's one more thing. We know about it. That's fine. We needed his help. Now we don't. And it's long past time for him to pay for his crimes. And he's not just any dragon. He was the right hand of Alduin. He committed atrocities so infamous they are still remembered thousands of years later. He needs to die. He deserves to die. And it falls to you to kill him.
I will not go forth next. Nope. I'd rather kill you two fuckers first. Wait culture annoying. Much rather kill them first. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a drink.
The Greybeards have arranged a truce between the Stormcloaks and Imperials. How long can such a thing last?
All hail the Dragonborn.
I can't read your full thing. It's cut off. Thanks to our other subscriber. Oh, I got a third person watching. It's probably me. I've pulled up my damn thing to leave the comment. Well, to have 3 people watching, but I don't think it's gonna be disappearing in about 2 seconds. Yep.
I'm glad we're
retarded
friends.
that you do
I
that.
have something for you. Here.
In a world of fools, we're ready, Dragonborn. Just say the word.
I'm right behind you. I'll head back home if you need me.
Come on, Lydia, fucking.
Proventus, you must help me. We need to convince my brother to do
Long
more
li-
for the war effort.
Lead the way.
What would you have me do, Hrongar?
I'm right behind you.
Your brother is the Jarl. You know I can't question his judgment.
How can I serve you, my Thane?
I'm not asking you to defy the Jarl, just to open his eyes.
How's it, Iron?
Let's get going then.
Use subtlety and suggestion to
We're
turn
ready,
his thoughts to the
Dragonborn.
war. You're
Just
his
say the
sword.
word.
They listen to you.
Leave me out of
As
it,
I promised,
Hrongar.
my men
If you
stand
have
ready.
something to say to the
The
Jarl,
great
say
chains
it
are
with your own
oiled.
tongue.
We wait on your word. My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands.
Trust
Come.
me.
My men stand ready on the great porch.
Most of the Skyrim.
Hold! Abi!
Is he coming? Here he comes.
Hear that?
Steady. Steady now. Keep under cover until it's down.
Why are we doing this again?
Overkeen!
Get back! We need to trap it, not kill it. That's it. Now wait until he's coming.
To Ubonar, you went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. In Sir Alduin, No doubt you want to know where to find Alduin. Renik Vaza, an apt phrase. Alduin Boval. One reason I came to your call was to test your Thuum for myself. Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship, whether his Thuum was truly the strongest. Among ourselves, of course, Muni Mae, none were yet ready to openly defy him. Once Lord Croesus, innumerable pardons, I digress. He has traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength, devouring the Silesure, the souls of the mortal dead.
a privilege he jealously guards. His door to Sovngarde is at Skuldafn, one of his ancient fanes high in the eastern mountains. Mindoran pa ok midove navarantil. I surely do not need to warn you that all his remaining strength is marshaled there. Zuulost ofan hinlan. Now that I have answered your question, you will allow me to go free? Serve you? No. Need id. If and when you defeat Alduin, I will reconsider. Croesus. There is one detail about Skuldafn I neglected to mention. Only this. You have the Thuum of a Dova, but without the wings of one, you will never set foot in Skuldafn. Of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this.
Something to tell the grandkids, eh? You sure about that? You want to let that dragon loose after all the trouble to catch him in there? Your funeral. Someone else is gonna have to help you get him back in there again. Get ready to open the trap.
Perform some tests on you, purely in the interests of the advancement of knowledge.
Carry on, soldier.
You have reconsidered my offer, Onikan Kron? You will release me, Rolan, if in return I promise to take you to Skuldafn and stop helping Alduin? Onikan Korav Gair Mirad. It is wise to recognize when you only have one choice. And you can trust me. Zuni Tarudis. Alduin has proven himself unworthy to rule. I go my own way now. Free me, and I will carry you to Skuldafn. Was du? Dini dein Ruthi Astval. Saran Uth, I await you. Zuk Brit Oth. I warn you, once you've flown the skies of Kaizal, your envy of the Dove will only increase. Amativ, mu bokotin stinselok. This is as far as I can take you. Both Akrin will look for your return, or Alduin's.
Dolphin and Kostinok.
Got so much more health in my magic than that. You go, Mr. Draugr. Howdy, spiders.
closed!
Get the fuck off here. The hell down in there. You are, sir. Half weak. Take your medicine. I wish you could fucking spend forever here. This place is so nice.
Turn back, traveler. Terror waits within this mist. Many have braved the shadowed vale, but vain is all near Giant's Gap, in the gloom before dawn.
Hello?
Bring word to Shore's Hall of our hard fate.
Hello?
What brings you, wayfarer Grim, to wander here in Sovngarde? A fateful errand. No few have chafed to face the worm, since first he set his soul snare here at Sovngarde's threshold. But sure restrained our wrathful onslaught. Perhaps deep counseled, your doom he foresaw. No shade are you, as usually here passes. Living, you dare the land of the dead. By what right do you request entry? Well met, mage of Skyrim. The Nords may have forgotten their forefathers' respect for the clever craft, but your comrades throng this hall. Here in Shore's house, we honor it still. Living or dead, by decree of Shore, none may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test. You fought well. I find you worthy. It is long since one of the living.
If you would have completed this stuff for the companions, you'd most likely see the guy that was the Harbinger. The companions in here. If you would have done that ahead of time.
Welcome, Dragonborn. Our door has stood empty since Alduin first set his soul snare here. By Shore's command, we sheathed our blades, and ventured not the Vale's dark, but three Gormlaith, the fearless, glad-hearted in battle. Hekon, the valiant, heavy-handed warrior. Feldir, the old, far-seeing and grim. The three await your word. Loose their fury upon the perilous foe.
At long last,
For
Alduin's
100
doom
lifetimes,
is now ours
my
to
heart
seal.
has burned
Just
for
speak the
revenge
word, and with
on
high hearts,
Alduin
we'll
too
hasten
long
forth to
delayed.
smite the worm.
Alduin escaped
wherever
us
he
long
lurks.
ago.
The endless
Hold,
wait gives
comrades.
way to battle.
Let us
Alduin's
counsel before
his
battle
death
is
or
blindly
ours.
joined. Alduin's mist is more than a snare. Its shadowy gloom is his shield and cloak. But with 4 voices joined, our valor combined, we can blast the mist and bring him to battle.
Feldir speaks wisdom. The World Eater, coward, fears you, Dragonborn. We must drive away his mist, shouting together, and then unsheath our blades in desperate battle with our black-winged foe.
To battle, my friends! The field will echo with the clamor of war.
Take your ease. Let troubles fade.
Pull off now. Pull off there, you're pretty much fucking dead.
The eyes of Shore are upon you this day. Defeat Alduin.
cannot fight the foe in this mist.
Clear skies! Combine our shouts!
Look!
Again!
Does his strength have no end? Is our struggle in vain?
Stand fast! His strength is failing. Once more and his might will be broken. Endless weight gives way to battle.
Who's?
Got him. That was just forced
For
away.
Skyrim! For Shore! For Southern God's freedom! For Da! For Da!
I did not think I got him.
Skyrim! For Shore! For Southern God's freedom!
This was a mighty deed. The doom of Alduin encompassed at last. And cleansed
I'll look for you, friend, when at last you return to Shaw's Hall. The honor will be ours when you rejoin the ranks of Sovereign.
This was a mighty deed. The doom of Alduin encompassed at last, and cleansed his Sovngarde of his evil snare. They will sing of this battle in Shore's Hall forever. But your fate lies elsewhere. When you have completed your count of days, I may welcome you again with glad friendship and bid you join the blessed feasting. When you are ready to rejoin the living, just bid me so, and I will send you back. Tarry not too long. The land of the dead is not meant for mortals to linger.
Even here, where heroes throng, few can match this mighty deed. What glory! The gods themselves must envy us this well-earned honor.
Our ancient debt for Alduin's reprieve is now repaid. The long night is ended.
I'll look for you, friend, when at last you return to Shaw's Hall. The honor will be ours when you join the ranks of Sodom.
When you're ready to rejoin the living, just bid me so, and I will send you back. Return now to me, with this rich boon from shore, my lord. A shout to bring a hero from Sovngarde in your hour of need.
Surut fur Kanaran. Akilus Oktavakri.
So, it is done. Alduin Dilong, the eldest, is no more. He who came before all others, and has always been. Indeed, Alduin Wachlan Dani. His doom was written when he claimed for himself the lordship that properly belonged to Bormahu, our father Akatosh. But I cannot celebrate his fall. Zutiraz Ach. He was my brother once. This world will never be the same. Indeed, you saw more clearly than I. Certainly more clearly than Alduin. Roch Funta Korau. Perhaps now you have some insight into the forces that shape the Benecetid, the currents of time. Perhaps you begin to see the world as a Dova. But I forget myself. Crosis, solos midfadon. Melancholy is an easy trap for a Dova to fall into. You have won a mighty victory, Shahroch Kondrach. One that will echo through all the ages of this world for those who have eyes to see. Savor your triumph, Dovahkiin. This is not the last of what you will write upon the currents of time. Gora, I feel younger than I have in many an age. Many of the Dovahkiin are now scattered across Kizan. Without Alduin's lordship, they may yet bow to the Vasen, brightness of my food. But willing or no, they will hear it. Fare thee well, Dovahkiin.
As for myself, you've proven your mastery twice over. Thuri Dovahkiin, I gladly acknowledge the power of your Thum. Zu Odaving, call me when you have need, and I will come if I can.
Okay, now we can finish the dog. One other thing before we do that.
We heard the news from Whiterun that you left the city on the back of a dragon. That's a little showy, even for you. Since you're still alive, I assume you have good news to report. Gods above, that's better news than I had hoped. When you walked into my inn that day, I never imagined where it would all lead. Dragons out of legend, Sovngarde. Make your choice, Dragonborn. You're either with us or against us.
You've done it. Just as the prophecy said.
Well,
I knew you would do it. I believed in you, and yet... Thank you. Thank you, Dragonborn. You've done a great service for us all.
There's still the matter of Paarthurnax. I'm not ungrateful for what you've done. Esbern speaks for both of us. Do the right thing. Paarthurnax. Make your choice, Dragonborn. You're either with us or against us.
I'm afraid she's right. I'm sorry that this has to come with me. Just as part of it. Uh-oh.
Why can't they kill you two?
You Good. I can use the practice.
Why can't you kill them? Iceberg's dead. I think so. Where the hell is he? How do you kill these folks?
Too old.
Hold on.
Hey, did you say something? Justice can be harsh, but it is still justice. Parthenax deserves to die.
This one's
Goodbye.
mine. I'm not afraid of you.
I would love to kill the two of them, because Parthenax is too fucking useful. I want to kill him just for saying he deserves to die.
We heard the news from Whiterun that you left the city on the back of a dragon. That's a little showy, even for you. Since you're still alive, I assume you have good news to report. Gods above, that's better news than I had hoped. When you walked into my inn that day, I never imagined where it would all lead. Dragons out of legend, Sovngarde. Make your choice, Dragonborn. You're either with us or against us. Do the right thing. Parthenax deserves to die.
Just as the prophecy said. I knew you could do it. I believed in you, and
You'll have to speak. Justice can be harsh,
I'm not ungrateful for what you've done.
but it is still justice.
Ezran speaks for
Parthenax deserves
But
to
our
die.
oath as blades binds us. Parthenax must.
Goodbye.
There's no excuse now that all
Goodbye.
I'm afraid she's right. I'm deeply sorry that this has to come between us. But just as Parthenax's later deeds do not expiate his crime.
My oath. Make your choice, Dragonborn. You're either with us or against us.
I want to kill you, prick, so bad.
Here's the big picture. He helped Alduin enslave our ancestors. He may have betrayed Alduin in the end, but that makes him worse, not better. We can't afford to give Parthenax the opportunity to betray us in turn and return to his old master.
Hey, did you say something? Justice can be harsh.
How do you kill these two fucks? Sure as hell love to know, because I want to kill them so fucking bad. There's nothing good in there anyway. They deserve to die just for the assholes that they are. Damn temple would be mine. Damn, I got my fan on. Fucking sweat like hell.
I'm ready if you are. Well, I don't take just anyone into the secret parts of the place I grew up. Get rid of this interloper and you and I can be on our way. I'll wait for you at the dock.
I've got your back. I'll head back home if you need me.
I'm ready if you are. Come on, it's just around the side. Yeah, just around this bend. Castle looks so big from down here. I mean, it is big, but, well, even bigger. Who's there? Getting the best of me.
Thrown in the water? Yeah, I'm top. Dang, I'm top. There's no fucking water for some reason. Damn skeleton. Skeleton is too powerful. Okay. Too powerful of my ass. Bullshit. Honestly, it's fucking absolute bullshit. Honestly, this is the first time I'm actually doing it on the vampire side.
Who's there?
Side with the
Done and done. The old water. Where'd you come from? Get it now while we can. Enjoy killing you. Damn you! Done and done. Who's there? Who's there? Who's there? I was sure I heard something. This is one of those weird double-barred security measures that my father took when he got more paranoid. If we follow that path around, we can find the other switch. Who's there? Done and done and done. Who's there? I knew I heard something.
You didn't miss out on the way to
Yes? What did you need? This leads out to the courtyard. Just head for the door.
Okay. I'll get to running off. It's cold down there.
We've made it to the courtyard.
Oh no.
What happened to this place? Everything's been torn down. The whole place looks, well, dead. It's like we're the first to set foot here in centuries. This used to lead into the castle's great hall. Looks like the father had it sealed up. I used to walk through here after evening meals. It was beautiful once. This was my mother's garden. Do you know how beautiful something can be when it's tended by a master for hundreds of years? She would have hated to see it like this. Wait. Something's wrong with the moon dial here. Some of the crests are missing. The dial is askew. I didn't even know the crests could be removed. Maybe my mother's trying to tell us something. Very clever, Mother. Very clever. I've never been in those tunnels before, but I'd bet they'd run right under the courtyard. into the tower ruins. Well, at least we're getting closer. Let's go. I've never even seen this part of the castle before. Be careful. I don't know what might be around. Who's there? Who's there? Done and done. Who's there? I knew I heard something. I heard something. We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
Sorry. Butler got away when he shouted.
Who's there?
Somebody.
Who's there?
These folks are coming up.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it. We're getting close. I'm sure of it. Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Don't wait on freaking shit next time. cast a spell, don't get the fucking away next time. You won't be affected by it.
What have you got?
I don't know how she gets the multiple fucking skeletons and shit.
You're not getting the best of me.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
You guys just teleported like hell.
Where'd you
Wanna play a claw game today?
That'll teach you. Where'd you come from? Leave it to my mother. Always smarter than I gave her credit for. Look at this place. This has to be it. I knew she was deep into necromancy. I mean, she taught me everything I know. But I had no idea she had a setup like this. Look at all this. She must have spent years collecting these components. And what's this thing? I'm not sure about this circle, but it's obviously something. Let's take a look around. There has to be something here that tells us where she's gone. My mother was meticulous about her research. If we can find her notes, there might be some hints in there.
I see it. It's that hard to tell a freaking journal up from anything else. It's right there.
Keep searching for her notes.
That took
She
me about
probably
2
had a
seconds.
journal or something. Any luck yet? You did? Let me see them. I only know what she told me. She had a theory about soul gems, that the souls inside of them don't just vanish when they're used. They end up in the soul cairn. The soul cairn is home to very powerful beings. Necromancers send them souls and receive powers of their own in return. My mother spent a lot of time trying to contact them directly, to travel to the soul cairn itself. That circle in the center of the room is definitely some type of portal. If I'm reading this right, there's a formula here that should give us safe passage into the soul cairn. A handful of soul gem shards, some finely ground bone meal, a good bit of purified void salts. Oh, damn it. We're also going to need a sample of her blood, which, if we could get that, we wouldn't even be trying to do this in the first place. Not bad. We'd better hope that's good enough. Mistakes with these kind of portals can be gruesome. Any luck yet? You did? Let me see them. I only know what she told me. She had a theory about soul gems, that the souls inside of them don't just vanish when they're used. They end up in the soul cairn. The soul cairn is home to very powerful beings. Necromancers send them souls and receive powers of their own in return. My mother spent a lot of time trying to contact them directly, to travel to the soul cairn itself. That circle in the center of the room is definitely some type of portal. If I'm reading this right, there's a formula here that should give us safe passage into the soul cairn. A handful of soul gem shards, some finely ground bone meal, a good bit of purified void salts. Oh, damn it. We're also going to need a sample of her blood, which, if we could get that, we wouldn't even be trying to do this in the first place. Not bad. We'd better hope that's good enough. Mistakes with these kind of portals can be gruesome. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get started. Oh, definitely. Mother would have plenty of those materials in her laboratory. You just need to find them. Having trouble finding those ingredients? Having trouble finding those ingredients?
The ones that got ingredients. What do I need?
Having trouble finding those ingredients? Get the ingredients in that vessel and let me know when you're ready. Then the rest is up to me. Are you ready to go? Okay, here goes. By the blood of my ancestors. She actually did it. Created a portal to the Soul Camp. Incredible. Where'd you come from?
That's what I'm trying to fuck for those guys. Those guys are slightly more powerful than regular guys. I want to get it because it's a unique spell.
Are you alive? I must be imagining this.
I'll get him too, because he's nice to have when you're overcarried. Figure out that for sure. guy runs into me and I can get the quest for it.
Get the ingredients in that vessel and let me know when you're ready. Then the rest is up to me. Are you ready to go? I'm not entirely sure what this thing is going to do when I add my blood. Okay, here goes. By the blood of my ancestors. Incredible. Simply incredible. I'm ready when you are. She actually did it. Created a portal of the soul carrier. Incredible. Let's go. My mother must be waiting on the other side of that thing.
Technically, I'm not alive, so...
Did you know I visited elsewhere once? What a strange and wondrous place.
Who's... I knew I heard something. Done and done.
You must help me find my Arvak. He doesn't deserve to be in a place like this. Arvak, my horse. We came to this horrible place together. We were attacked by monsters, so I told him to run. Please, he's such a loyal creature, and he's been running for so long. You have to save him. A place like this will change you. Arvak! Arvak! Where are you? Arvak, please come back! Come back!
Find him afterwards. I believe he's somewhere to the east, but I could be wrong.
I miss the warm sunshine, green grass, blue skies. I miss being alive. saved him! His soul is free, I can feel it! He's such a loyal beast. Here, I'll teach you how to call him to you. He'll help you get around this wretched place. But I'm sure he'd... Goodbye, hero. Take good care of Arvak for me. Such a good horse.
I think of... I would be right at home in this place. You'd be wrong. Let's just... find my mother and get out of here. See? Where'd you come from? Done and done. Mother? Mother!
Maker. It can't be. Serana?
Is it really you? I can't believe it. How do we get inside? We have to talk.
Serana, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to complete the prophecy our way, not his.
Wait a moment. You've brought a stranger here? Have you lost your mind?
No, you don't...
You, come forward. I would speak with you.
So how has it come to pass that a vampire of mixed blood is in the company of my daughter? Safe? You call bringing her here safe? Has she explained nothing to you? Serana has sacrificed everything to prevent Harkon from completing the prophecy. I would have expected her to explain that to you. You think I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her Elder Scroll alone? The scrolls are merely a means to an end. The key to the tyranny of the sun is Serana herself. When I fled Castle Volkihar, I fled with 2 Elder Scrolls. The scroll I presume you found with Serana speaks of Ariel and his arcane weapon, Ariel's bow. The second scroll declares that the blood of Cold Harbor's daughter will blind the eye of the dragon. Like myself, Serana was a human once. We were devout followers of Lord Molig Bal. Tradition dictates the females be offered to Molig Bal on his summoning day. Few survive the ordeal. Those that do emerge as a pure-blooded vampire. We call such confluences the Daughters of Cold Harbor. Now you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serana, and why I've kept the other Elder Scroll as far from her as possible. If Harkon obtained Ariel's bow, and Serana's blood was used to taint the weapon, the tyranny of the sun would be complete. In his eyes, she'd be dying for the good of all vampires. And how exactly do you plan on completing the prophecy without the death of my daughter? If you believe that, then you're a bigger fool than I originally suspected. Don't you think I weighed that option before I enacted my plans? You care nothing for Serana, or our plight. You see the tyranny of the sun as your chance at deification, And like Harkon, you won't hesitate to destroy anything that stands in your path. Serana? This stranger may call himself a vampire, but he knows nothing of our struggle. Why should I entrust you to him?
This stranger has done more for me in the brief time I've known him than you've done in centuries.
How dare you! I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father!
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed. But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
Oh, Serana, if you'd only open your eyes. The moment your father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood, you'll be in terrible danger.
So to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about. You never asked me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Both of you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivations might have been different, but in the end, I'm still just a pawn to you two. I want us to be a family again. But I don't know if we can ever have that. Maybe we don't deserve that kind of happiness. Maybe it isn't for us. But we have to stop him, before he goes too far. And to do that, we need the Elder Scroll.
I'm sorry, Serana. I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us for too long. Forgive me. If you want the Elder Scroll, it's yours. Your intentions are still somewhat unclear to me. But for Serana's sake, I'll assist you in any way that I can. Yes, I've kept it safely secured here ever since I was imprisoned. Fortunately, you're in a position to breach the barrier that surrounds these ruins. You need to locate the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins. At their bases, the barrier's energy is being drawn from unfortunate souls that have been exiled here. Destroy the keepers that are tending them, and it should bring the barrier down. One more word of warning. There's a dragon that calls itself Durnevere roaming the cairn. Be wary of him. The Ideal Masters have charged him with overseeing the keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as a threat. Be careful, and keep my daughter safe.
There's no escape.
What do you want? How does anyone expect me to write my opus with all of these rude interruptions?
You managed to destroy all 3 keepers? Very impressive. You managed to destroy all 3 keepers? Very impressive. You managed to destroy all 3... Yes. Please follow me. Keep watch for Durnevere. With the prison's barrier down, he's almost certain to investigate.
Wait. I hear something.
It's Durnevere. He's here. Defend yourselves. Where'd you come from?
Come on. She's leading us to the scroll.
Forgive my astonishment, but I never thought I'd... Volumes written on Durnevere allege that he can't be slain by normal means. It appears they were mistaken. Yes. The soul of a dragon is as resilient as its owner's scaly. It's possible that your killing blow has merely displaced Durnevere's physical form while he reconstitutes himself. Minutes, hours, years. I can't even begin to guess. I suggest we don't wait around to find out. Now, let's get you the Elder Scroll, and you can be on your way.
She's leading us to the scroll.
What did you want? What did you want?
I can't believe we found my mother alive. Well, you know. I can't believe we found my mother alive. Well, you know what I mean.
Now that you've retrieved the Elder Scroll, you should be on your way. I have no choice. As I told you before, I'm a daughter of Cold Harbor. If I return to Tamriel, that increases Harkon's likelihood of bringing the tyranny of the sun to fruition. I appreciate your concern for me, but Serana is all that I care about. You must keep her safe at all costs. Remember that Harkon is not to be trusted. No matter what he promises, he'll deceive you in order to get what he wants. And promise me you'll keep my daughter safe. She's the only thing of value.
Stay your weapons. I would speak with you, Quinarin. Cursed, not dead. Doomed to exist in this form for eternity. Trapped between Laas and Enoch. Between life and death. Forgive me, Quinarin. We will continue this when time releases you from its relentless grasp. My claws have rendered the flesh of innumerable foes, but I have never once been felled on the field of battle. I therefore honor name you Quinarin, or Vanquisher in your tongue. Your words do me great honor. My desire to speak with you was born from the result of our battle, Quinarin. I merely wish to respectfully ask a favor of you. For countless years I've roamed the Soul Cairn in unintended service to the Ideal Masters. Before this, I roamed the skies above Tamriel. I desire to return there. I fear that my time here has taken its toll upon me. I share a bond with this dreaded place. If I ventured far from the Soul Cairn, my strength would begin to wane until I was no more. I will place my name with you, and grant you the right to call my name from Tamriel. Do me this simple honor, and I will fight at your side as your Graze Mazen, your ally, and teach you my Thum. Trivial in your mind, perhaps. For me, it would mean a great deal. I don't require an answer, Quinarin. Simply speak my name to the heavens when you feel the time is right.
Come on, let's go home. The sooner we get the scroll home, the sooner we deal with my father. What is it?
There's plenty for all.
Where am I? Why me?
Yes, how may I serve you, my lord? I'm afraid I won't be able to help you with the scrolls any longer, my lord. Please, do not be angry with me. I'm afraid in my haste to read the first scroll, I neglected the time I needed to prepare. The failure is purely mine to bear. As you can see from my bandages, it's not that I am unwilling, it's that I am physically unable. Oh, please, my lord, please, forgive me. If only such a miracle existed, I'd overcome the impossible in order to secure it, if it meant pleasing you. Although I would gladly die by your hand, perhaps I could offer an alternative way to read the scrolls. Oh, thank you, my lord. Thank you. Scattered across Tamriel are secluded locations known only as Ancestor Glades. There's one in Skyrim in the Pine Forest. Performing the ritual of the Ancestor Moth within the glade should provide the answers you seek. It involves carefully removing the bark from a canticle tree, which will in turn attract ancestor moths to you. Once enough of the moths are following, they'll provide you with the second sight needed to decipher the scrolls. In keeping with tradition, you must use a specific tool in the Ancestor Glade, an implement known as a draw knife. Every moth priest is taught this ritual, but few ever get the chance to perform it. You should consider yourself fortunate if it works for you. From what I saw in the vision, the Elder Scroll which foreshadows the defiance of the gods with the blood of mortals is the key to the prophecy.
Okay,
Fortune smile upon you.
here.
Please.
Thanks for watching as long as you
more.
did. Subscribe if you're not.
Yes, my lord?
Like and
What
share.
can I help you with?